Hi, this is Satiris Basakaropoulos, and in today's video I would like to talk a wee bit about outsourcing tips, okay, and I'd also like to talk about why cheapest isn't always best. Now, there's multiple places where you can get articles written. I'm not going to speak about it in this video because I'm going to be talking about it in the next video, but for example, if you go to a certain site where you place a job, you know, people can go and bid in the job. They can say, look, you know, you could say, I want someone to write me 10 articles for, say, $50, right, or up to $100. And some people are going to come and say, right, well, we'll write your 10 articles for $100. And somebody else could come in and say, well, we'll do it for 95. And then someone else come in and say, we'll do it for 80. And then someone could come in and say, we're going to do it for 30, right? And you might find that you might get like 20 or 30 bids to write you an article, okay? Now, in many cases, and probably a lot of people start out, you know, they maybe make the mistake, they go and say, well, you know, this guy's going to do these articles for like only $30, so I'm going to be able to get 3 times as many articles done for the same price. You know, this is a no-brainer, right? But the thing about it is that there's different factors you need to check, right? The first thing you need to check is you need to check their background, you need to check out their reviews, you need to ask them for samples of stuff they've written before and see the quality, see if it's good, see if it reads good, see if the punctuation's good and all that stuff, okay? The next thing you want to check, you know, what their actual reviews are. You know, what are the reviews like? Are they, you know, did they get 5-star? Have 100 people reviewed them, said they're 100%, got 100% rating? Or did they have like no reviews, so nobody's ever heard of them before, right? Or have they got, you know, 5 reviews and they've got a 60% rating, you know, 2 people got terrible service and maybe 3 or 4 were okay, right? Because in that case, you know, you're going to be giving away your money and you might get something that's completely inferior and useless, right? So, you know, you need to look through them, you need to scroll through all the different people and you need to weigh everything up, right? You need to weigh up the price, you need to weigh up their experience, you need to weigh up their ratings, you need to weigh up the content that they're delivering, right? And find the best one for you. You know, you might find that the best deal for you might be the someone that came in at $60 or $70, right? But they have 100% rating. They have 50 people that have all rated them 100% and said this guy's brilliant, you know, come back, or this woman's fantastic, come back, you know, we come back to her all the time because she's brilliant. You know, and she is experienced in your niche, you know. So if you're a, you know, business, if you're a copywriter, she might be really experienced in copywriting, okay? Or, you know, depending on what you are, right? She could be, and that could be her main niche. If it's about pets or something, if it's a blog about pets, this one might be, you know, an animal lover. She might have loads of pets, loads of animals, and love writing about animals and pets, right? So you need to look at all these different factors when picking the right person to do your stuff. So, you know, cheapest isn't always best. In the very rare occasions it maybe could be, but from my experience and from experience of other people I've talked to and other top marketers, they all say the same thing. Quite often the cheapest isn't necessarily the best. It could be sometimes, but it's not always. So I hope you find this useful. If you haven't already, just click the subscribe button. It's either below or on top of the video here. Also, I would appreciate it if you would click the like button, post any comments or questions you have just in below the video. And if you would like to find out more about my business or about what I do, you can just click the link below this video to find out more. I'll talk to you again soon in the next video. Thanks very much.